Well, hello, my wonderful friends. Another glorious day. I am just reporting in. Yeah, it's been just kind of a crazy day today. Like I was saying before, everything's kind of a blur. We're on a weird schedule because our baby is dictating everything, and she has a couple day stretches where, she'll sleep for maybe like 3 to 5 hours, which when she's sleeping for 5 hours, I start getting real suspicious because, I'm a first time mom. So everything absolutely worries me. I'm checking if she's breathing every 30 minutes. But I'm like, she's being suspiciously quiet. Like, is everything all good? But yeah, sometimes she will, but other times, it's an hour at a time. And she's starting to enter like another really fussy period. So just not wanting to go to sleep. And, you're doing all the things like you make sure she's burped, she's fed, she's changed. We make sure that we do interactive time with her. So, like tummy time and some exercises, and we play and we read and sing and all that good stuff. But I guess between like 6 to 8 weeks, a lot of people online are saying is like peak fussiness for like the fourth trimester, if you will, because like baby's starting to be able to see better, hear better, is starting to become like awake, I guess, at that point. So I can definitely tell, like, she's next to me now, and if you don't hear it, she's like, like, got a pacifier in her mouth, and even still, she's just kind of restless. And we actually just got up from a nap a little bit ago, which is probably a mistake because I have another doctor's appointment tomorrow that I'm gonna have to get up by 8:30, get myself around, get her around, and head off to that. I'm just trying to get these doctor's appointments wrapped up. I've been dealing with them for almost a year, if you think about it. Almost a year now. Just tons of appointments, and I'm ready to be done with it. And, next I guess we'll just have like her appointments up until she's like a year old. I think that's like the bulk of her appointments. So trying to get through it. Had one today. Had to go into town to get that done, and that was like my last like OBGYN appointment for a year. So we're starting to get through it. So I guess got a couple other things. I've got like a gastro appointment. I've got to get my liver checked out. I've got, I don't know, I've got other things that I got to get done. So looking forward to that. And a lot of the problem is that these places are like so far booked out that, it's hard to get in. And so anytime they're like, hey, we have an opening, can you move it up? And I'm like, yes. Now I'm like, yes, like, let's jump on it. Let's get it done. But yeah, we had to get that done. We were out and about pretty much all day. But yeah, like I said, we took a nap after just being whooped for being out. And now I'm worried that we're not going to be able to sleep properly tonight, and it's going to be hard to get up. But I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. Like, as long as I can jump in the shower real quick, brush my teeth, throw on a pair of sweats, like, everything will be good. So, today I wanted to make myself up a little bit. Like, I did my heatless curlers, which even after the nap, their hair's looking pretty good, looking pretty nice. Did my makeup nice, put on one of my new abayas. Yeah, I've been rocking abayas lately. So got advertised on Facebook. I ordered like an army green one to start just to kind of see how it feels and looks, and I love it. It's just like, it's a very modest kind of vibe. I feel like, I don't know, it makes me kind of feel like a goddess in it. Like it's, it covers like all of you. The only problem is that they are a touch on the long side. Like I can make it work, but like if you're wearing like flat shoes, like the back of it, like you can step on it. So that's a little bit of a problem. And there's no pockets. That's the only thing I would change, is making like a little bit of a shorter one, and then also pockets, because like you can't carry anything on you. But yeah, it's been nice. Been checking my email to see if anything's been happening with work. I still not have heard anything back. Just a quick recap of that. My work gave me a catch-22 basically. So the second half of my commissions is contingent on the completion of a delivery of a vehicle that I have sold, and I had a customer coming to pick one up. Now work has this policy, they have all sorts of policies, right, where you have like 14 days after an invoice is paid to pick up your car. Well, he's coming from Alaska to do so, and I had mentioned this to my boss prior to leaving, like, hey, he's going to fall on that timeline. I'm worried because I'm going to be gone, and I know that there's like a $500 charge to the salesperson, so that would be me, that if you are not physically present for the customer to come get the car, And I didn't want that to happen, you know, especially because they have been not giving me any leads, hardly any leads to work with since the year has started leading up to my leave, which I know is definitely a calculated plan thing. So they've already been purposely keeping business from me, so making it really hard to earn anything, trying to prepare myself as I'm going to be gone for a few months. And now they're trying to take basically the little bit that I have earned away from me also. And I say that because admin also is the one who scheduled this delivery. So I had already warned my boss about like this could happen. He told me not to worry about it. Well, then admin went ahead and scheduled him. I didn't say anything to them. I didn't say, hey, this is the day. Like, can we do this? I'm available. No, they went ahead and scheduled it. So I figured it was fine. But I emailed them just to verify, like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, are you guys expecting me to be in? You know, is someone able to help me with this without any penalty? And they're like, no, we're going to penalize you if you don't show up. So they are telling me that I have to be here on FMLA present, or they're going to withhold my pay for me. And I'm like, that's not fair. It's like, I've had a C-section. I'm on medicine right now. Like, I'm healing. I am on leave. Like, that'd be like somebody going on vacation and then you scheduling behind their back someone to come in and then taking their money from them. So it's just rubbing me the wrong way all around. It's super unethical. It sounds illegal to me. And I don't know. Everything about it is really upsetting. Like, I'm severely disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed in the whole entire thing. So, like, not only am I disappointed in, like, my boss for not standing up and saying something and doing anything, but, you know, he also hasn't been responding to me for the past couple times trying to contact him. So I'm disappointed. HR was involved in all this, and they seem to be just like, oh, yep, that's cool. And I'm like, isn't that your job to, like, protect people? Especially when it comes to, like, protected leave. But, nope, that didn't happen. Let me get the baby there real quick. Little fussy pants. So I'm deeply unhappy about that all. I've been checking. They said that they would, because I asked for reasonable accommodation, essentially. My response from HR was, well, we will keep in touch with you about this interactive process. Well, here it is 2 days later into the next week, and I haven't heard anything. So, and I'm not expecting nothing. I'm expecting absolutely nothing because I continue to be let down by this company. And keep in mind, I've been here for 4.5 years now. Yeah, I've been here for a while. I've been a top producer every single year since I've been here. You know, they've requested me to make marketing videos for them, which have done incredibly well. And that has been no, like, extra bonus to me other than, like, one time, which I was really thankful for. But I'm just like, like, I've been a dedicated employee. I've done a great job for you guys. I've exceeded expectations. And this is how you're treating me. Like, it's so disrespectful. So, you know, putting up with the disrespect and the toxicity is something that I've been dealing with for a while. And it's easier to do that when you're getting paid. But when I'm not getting paid and the stuff that I've already worked so hard to earn is being threatened to be taken from me, like, I'm especially like, what am I even doing here? Like, what is the point? Like clearly they want me gone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what exactly. I don't know if it's just because, like, from a sales standpoint, because they knew I was going on leave, and I'm not contributing to our incredibly steep sales goals that they've set for us this year. Because remember, they revised our whole pay plan, and my boss's pay is based on how well we do too. So if we don't hit our bonuses, he doesn't hit his bonuses, essentially. So they made things almost impossible this year, and I don't know if he's just totally wrote me off because, you know, I'm missing almost a whole quarter of a year. And then on top of it, I do think that he was really mad that my doctor had requested me to work from home the end of the few weeks before I went into labor due to a high-risk case. So I think he was ticked off about that too, because that's when he started to, like, ignore me and not respond to me and things like that. So I don't know. I can speculate all I want. I will never get a straight answer out of them, you know, but just gotta keep checking along. And then on top of it, I have a second deal that the guy is just dicking around. Like, I sold this back in January. It was a new production, so it took time. We had done financing, he picked his terms, everything was great, blah, blah, blah. Well, now it's time to sign the bank documents, and he just wouldn't sign. Finally responds and said, hey, I'm confused about payments. I thought they were going to be this, blah, blah, blah. And so I had to pull up our whole entire email thread. It's all in email, black and white. And I said, well, these were the payments for this one. These were the payments for that one. Let me know if you change your mind. So he changed his mind. So I had to have the bank redo the docs. Took him 3 days to do it. Let the guy know, hey, they're working on it. They're going to email you it. They have to get signed. We need your remaining wire. And once we get that, we can confirm your titling and shipping, and we'll get the new car shipped out. Clear as day. Well, he still hasn't signed the bank documents. And then work is emailing me and our bosses saying, hey, I can see they opened up the docs, but they haven't signed them. And I told this guy straight up, I was like, I am not going to be available for the remainder of my maternity leave. Because at this point, the place that I'm working keeps screwing with me, dicking with me. I can't get managers help. I've got 2 managers, by the way. Not only the VP, who's the head main guy, but we also have a customer success manager. And in my eyes, I'm like, that's exactly what his role is for, is ensuring transactions are smooth, ensuring things are getting wrapped up, making sure customers are happy when the cars are delivered, those kind of things. Why is nobody stepping in to help me? It's like I'm being punished for being a mother. There's no room for it in the corporate world, apparently. They really, really despise pregnant women. That's real. I'm experiencing it. Again, somebody who's been a top producer, top earner in this company since I've started. And this is how I'm getting treated. So, yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And then on top of it, just with the whole them scheduling my delivery while I'm gone and then expecting me to come in while on FML leave, and they know that I'm on FML leave. There's other coworkers of mine who have not been able to be present for their own deliveries, and this is very, very recently. And I actually just confirmed with one of them a couple days ago this to be true, just to make sure, A, I have it in writing, and B, to make sure I'm just not making stuff up. And said, hey, when you had those customers come in and you couldn't make it, did they charge you? Did the company charge you? And he said no. So sounds pretty discriminatory to me. It's picking and choosing. To me, I'm either the rules apply for everybody or they don't apply at all. Seriously, it's messed up. And you guys know, since the beginning of time, for some reason, admin has always had a problem for me since day one. Before I even had a chance to even do anything wrong. I don't know if it's again, a sexist thing. I just don't like females. It is a male-dominated place, so. And the ones who are giving me the hardest time are women, some of the few women that work there. So, yeah, think about that one. But anyway, it's been a lot, and I'm just trying not to stress out about it. At this point, I've been angry about it. I've been disappointed. I've been upset. And now I'm just you know what? I'm just done with it. I'm done with caring about it. I don't want to put any more of my energy, my time. I just want to focus on my family, my beautiful daughter, taking care of her, making sure she's growing, doing what she needs to do, and, enjoy being a mom. So that's where I'm at right now. And I don't know, we'll see where things go from here, because I'm supposed to be back in June. So, to my employer. So we'll see how everything goes. I'm just not feeling hopeful about it, really. On a positive note, we got the pictures back, the edited pictures back from the photographer. I'm so glad she messaged me, because I've been waiting for a few days. I paid the invoice, I was waiting, and she had a storm out where she lives and had no internet for a few days, and she was just like, hey, did you get those edited images? And I was like, no, I have not. And she's like, yeah, she's weird. I had another client not get theirs either. And so she sent me the link and got them, and they look amazing. My daughter is so freaking cute, and this photographer, seriously, she knows what she's doing. She absolutely excels at newborn photos. She knows how to pose them. She's got the right props for them. She seriously, I was so impressed with how well she did. And yeah, so now it'll be time to pick out some pictures that I want to blow up super big and get frames for, put them on our walls, add to our little family collection here. So yes, so that made me happy. So, but yeah, I'm just chilling now. Just gonna watch the newest episode of Before the 90 Days, 90 Day Fiance, because I'm into that kind of stuff, and you know, see if I can try to sleep again tonight. I don't know, we'll see. But I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate when you do that. And yeah, I hope things are going okay for you. Like, has this year been weird? Has it been kind of weird year? Like, I feel like it's been weird. I mean, not only on a global scale, it's been insane on a global scale, but like personally, like, do you feel like a huge change, like in your own life? Like, your things like shifting? I feel like I'm shifting timelines. Like, seriously. And I feel like, you know, especially like with what's going on with my job, like at this tail end, I've been talking about how things have been so strange and not right there for a while. I feel like no matter what I try to do, things are just not working out. And I think it is like God's way of saying like that this is enough. Like, this place isn't good for you. Like, that's enough. Because anytime I started thinking like, well, you know, give them a chance, like, you know, the money's good when it's really good, you know, and yeah, I don't know if there's anything left there for me. So that's how I feel. But anyway, sorry about that. Like, share, and subscribe. Love you to pieces. Talk to you again real soon, okay? Bye-bye.